Hello gorgeous soul friends, welcome to my channel, Madame Devoe. Thank you so much for tuning in and for allowing me into your wondrous experience today. I felt called to make this video because as we commence more and more into the grand collective awakening, we're beginning to see the integration of more occult teachings in the mainstream. So this video is meant to provide you a foundation of information that will catapult you into the ancient art of magic practice so that you can empower yourself and others around you while helping restore humanity back to a state of balance. So first off, what is magic? A concept that's transcended civilizations, magic is a recurring topic that we see throughout multiple cultures. It's defined by Aleister Crowley as the science and art of causing change to occur in conformity with will. It's the ability to cause any object, any change of which that object is already capable of by nature. So basically, if it's within the realm of possibility for an object to be manipulated a certain way, it can be manipulated that way by your will. Of course, to will matter into something takes conscious effort and practice, but the truth is most people are unconsciously practicing magic on the daily. This is because we live in a holographic universe composed of infinite realities that exist within one another. This concept is still primarily considered pseudo by mainstream science, but slowly they're beginning to integrate it more and more. And since there are infinite realities, that means there's a reality for every single conscious being on planet Earth. So you have your own reality, I have mine, your friends, family members are all existing within a projection of their own universe. Except for these micro-universes are all pieces of a collective conscious macro-universe, which is why we're all perceiving the same reality, just in vastly different ways. Magic is the discipline of becoming aware of this direct connection to the macro-universe by transcending the ego, or the veil that keeps you thinking you're separate from everything. Once this awareness is attained, one can consciously manipulate their perceived reality as they see fit. The thing is, this manipulation is already happening whether one has transcended their ego or not. So most people think life is just happening to them when in reality, they're actually creating their own misfortunes and successes. So you really do make your own luck. Eons of greed, control, and suppression of this knowledge have led to this point, but that's a topic for a whole other video. Magic itself starts in the imagination. Now let's take a moment to look deeper into the word imagination. So if you break it down, there's 4 letters that are within the word imagination. Magi, M-A-G-I. And this is another term for sorcerer. So you could consider your imagination your inner sorcerer. And this is because creative visualization is the first step in any kind of magic practice. Because when you're thinking of something, this thought is created in another realm of existence. So your thoughts are not fake. They're not fabricated by the mind. You are actually creating something real in another dimensional realm of experience. So in other words, your thoughts are manifesting all the time on another plane. The thoughts you give more attention to are going to build in density, and then eventually they'll have enough density to manifest in your third dimensional experience. So this physical realm is extremely dense. It takes time and a lot of energy for things to manifest here on this third dimensional plane of existence. Now, conscious magic practice consists of setting an intention and powering that intent with your belief and your emotion. Other tools can add extra energy to your intentions, but the sole source of power is your belief, your emotion, and your intention. I do have a video talking about tools for witchcraft. I just uploaded it a couple weeks ago. I'll have it linked somewhere around here, guys, so check that out in your free time whenever it resonates with you. Granted, tools are optional, and they can even become a crutch for witches who rely too heavily on things outside of themselves for power, but you can draw energy from them, which takes the energetic burden off of you, because the energy is going to come from somewhere. When you're manifesting, the energy is coming from somewhere, whether it's from you or whether it's from a crystal, doesn't matter. So tools kind of help lighten the load on you. You can incorporate any object into your manifestation practice as long as there's intent and belief behind them. But some common ritual tools include crystals, candles, herbs, and symbols. I'm going to specifically touch on symbolism because this is a really big foundational part of magic, specifically because the divine expresses itself through symbolism and archetype, which is why tarot card reading is a thing. Archetypal meaning and collective association are manifestations of the energy surrounding something. So for example, when people see the symbol of a lion, they typically think of the words strength, courage, or leadership. And this is because for ages we've associated a lion with these qualities. So therefore, the energy surrounding that symbol becomes that. It's a result of collective intention. So using this symbol in your rituals can help promote the energy of leadership, courage, and strength. You're free to use any symbology in your rituals so long as the collective intention surrounding that symbol fits whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. So if you wanted to manifest more love into your life, you could use hearts, roses, the colors pink or red, because for so long we've always associated these items and these colors with the idea of love. So you're basically using collective intention to help create the energy for your own manifestations to come into fruition. So I also want to touch a little bit on spells, because this is such a big part of magic practice. Anytime you speak, your voice is resonating at a certain vibrational frequency. Your words are resonating at a certain vibrational frequency. Anything you say, anything you speak, doesn't matter. You are always speaking magic into the universe. Every single word is a magic spell. So whenever you talk about your goals, whenever you speak about your dreams or your desires, you are putting out the vibrations which will eventually be reflected back to you in your own 3D experience. So communication of your manifestations or spells are the most effective form of magic, in my personal opinion, that I have noticed. Whether you're writing out a spell or whether you're speaking it, it doesn't really matter. Speaking, I think, is a little more effective because you're actually putting out those vibrations. You are literally, with your vocal cords, putting out those vibrations to bring back into your reality. And if you want to learn more about spells, I do have a video talking about them, the basics of spells, and how to do your own super easy money spell. You can check it out here whenever you're ready. But regardless of what you're using to bring about your manifestations, there are so many different types of magic out there. I highly recommend you do your research, because once again, there's information in this video that's very important, but this is such basic information, guys. Like, what I'm putting out on this channel is just really scratching the surface of what lies beneath. You really do have to dedicate yourself to constant learning and reading and watching really valuable content in order to get all there is to know about magic. And I still believe that we don't know all there is to know about magic. Like, it's still such a mysterious concept to us, because as consciousness expands, we're learning more and more every day about what we're capable of. But in its most basic form, magic is simply your intention powered by your belief and your emotion. So you're practicing magic all the time, guys. Be conscious of what you're bringing into your life, because everything manifests in some way or another. It may be minor or major. It just depends on how much intent you're putting into that thought. I'll go ahead and list some helpful resources to help get you even deeper into your magic practice. I'll list some books down below that I personally recommend, some other videos that I recommend. So do your research, guys. Have your own experience. That's the fabulous part of the magical journey, is being able to express yourself and being able to have your own experience and not being confined within all of these restrictions and all of these rules. Of course, when practicing magic, one does have to abide by natural law, and practicing magic outside of natural law can bring about a lot of strife. So I don't recommend it, guys. That's the point of magical practice. It's to work in tandem with these laws of nature and the laws of the universe. Because even though we are an expression of God, we're an expression of the divine, we are not God in and of itself. We are a part of God. We are not the sole God. But that was just a little tidbit to get your feet wet in the realms of magic. I highly suggest you guys do your own research. I really recommend it, guys. Do not just go with surface level information. Dig deeper. Always strive to dig deeper, because this stuff gets really deep. You really do have to dedicate yourself. You have to be willing to put in the time to learn if you want to get good at magic, because it does take time and it takes practice and it takes dedication, just like anything else. But that is the conclusion of this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Leave a comment and let me know how long you've been practicing magic, or if you're new to magic, what you're interested in learning and what you're trying to do with your magical practice. Please leave a like, share, and subscribe, guys. I'll see you later. Take care and have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye-bye.